Now let's look at redirections. What are redirections? Why do you need them? Yeah, how do you get started with it? It's so confusing. So what happens is, in the beginning, you might not be really good at understanding the content, understanding URL structure, understanding permalinks, or whatever, right? Or your website structure keeps changing. You might have a link that goes here, a link that goes there, and now all of a sudden things change and you have a content that's somewhere else. So basically, redirections helps you make sure if a person or search engine or anyone is visiting your website and they have somehow landed upon an older version of the content, an irrelevant version of the content, and you want to direct those people to the most current version, to the most updated version, it's like a traffic sign or a board that says, hey, you should actually go here. So it automatically redirects the traffic to that particular content. So like it says, it's used to forward visitors or search engines from old URL to new one. There are different types of redirect. The most common one being 301, which is the content has been permanently moved to a new URL structure. And basically it informs search engines that you have a new content or an updated content that needs to go there. Okay, let's try to understand more in depth of what it is, and we'll try to see the problem, and then in the next video most probably we'll make it clear in terms of how do you set it up, right? So the most common use case being, I have a content. Let's go over here. So I have a content, let's say how to install a WordPress plugin, right? The same example. And then there is how to add a new WordPress plugin. So what I used to have is I, at one point of time, worked with my content writer to create tons and tons of articles on everything related to WordPress, right? And these were simple how-to. Now the issue is I created a newer updated version, right? It's called how to install WordPress plugin because it was more in depth. Let's say it's got similar content to what is already here, but it's longer, it has more example, it's more in depth. And now all of a sudden I have the same type of content, which is literally two contents, the same thing, and I don't want search engines or my website to battle and try to find out which is the best content. I want to feed the search engines, right? So in the next video, I'm going to actually show you how do I send people who have been entering this content to my most updated content, which is not WordPress add new plugin. Instead, it's gonna say install WordPress plugin. So that's what I'm gonna explain in the next video.